Hello and welcome to this super exciting video which is going to be all around mum hacks, and not only is it mum hacks from me, but actually I've collated loads and loads of mum hacks from across the internet from mums that you love, from YouTube, from Instagram, from TikTok. So I really hope that you like these ones and they're going to be super useful to you, I am sure, especially if you've got a toddler at home. Quickly, any mum that I mention, she is online. That means that she can be found. She's got a tag, and I will add all of those links down there, from YouTube to TikTok to Instagram, so that you can find them, you can follow them. And I'm hoping that you're going to find some new people to follow as well, new mums who have lots of fun content for you guys. So do go down there and check it out. Make sure to comment your own mum hack. I'd love to see what you can recommend as well. If you're new to the channel, I'm Alina Ghost and I do lots of videos around mum stuff. So from clean with me's to mum hacks, and then most recently we moved into a new house, so I've got loads and loads of makeovers coming up. So if you like decorations, so before and afters, then this is a place for you. I'd love to have you with me, so do subscribe. Also press that bell button so that you get notified about the videos that come out. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up and let's get to it because we've got loads to get through. First things first, and that is a YouTuber that I've been watching for years now. Her name is Norris. If you don't follow her already, actually she's really popular across the world. So her house is to die for, but she also has 3 kids, so she knows what she's talking about. And one of her mum hacks was actually to create a first aid kit in like a makeup bag or a small bag that you can just put into your handbag and take with you. So those things would be like a small salvon, a sudocreme, so any pocket sized things that you can actually place in there, including plasters and anything that you might need when you're out and about. Actually, because she's got 3 boys as well, I've got a boy, they are like fearless. I know that my niece is also fearless, so not just a boy thing. So basically it's just a way to keep them safe outside of the house, because you might not have anything. So this way you'll actually have something that's an antiseptic that will protect them from dirt and any infections. But the other thing I was going to recommend is not only should you have those bits, but also add a needle and thread as well. So you can have like a little small thread, obviously that's like this big, and then you can have a needle as well, because you never know when you might need it. No surprise, but the next one is in the UK as well. Obviously I'm in the UK, so I do follow a lot of content creators who are in the UK as well, and this one is Home with Shan. So her mum hack was to make sure that you batch cook meals. So make sure that you cook lots and lots, so in terms of quantities, so that you can freeze them, so you can take them out anytime that you need, because it just helps so much that sometimes your day goes without even realizing. So having a backup is always like so useful and so needed. Like from my point of view, I don't want to feed him beans, baked beans. That's always something that I revert to in the end, because I know it's something he likes, but at the same time it means that I've not cooked anything. So if I batch cook, and I do plan to do that, I've done this in the past as well, I want to make that into more of a routine. I think it's a really great way to actually maintain that routine, so that you can always have a backup in the freezer. My friend actually does this so well, where she like uses the slow cooker tons, or she does something in the oven like so yummy, and puts lots of batches that she can take out later and eat in the future. This next one is a funny one because it's a TikTok. On TikTok we love to have fun, and this one is from Maverick Mother, or otherwise known as Emily, and she basically suggested that if you ever want a snack, especially like a chocolate bar or something, make sure that you're using a lettuce in front of it so that your kids don't take it. Nicole Lela Green is someone that I've been following for years as well. I definitely recommend her. She's got tons of fun content, and I especially love the reveal that she did to her husband when she found out that she was pregnant. So her mum hack was to have your bag, your diaper bag, your nappy bag refilled as soon as you get home. So it's so easy to get out the house and forget something that you might have needed, especially when you're doing it last minute. You know that you're going to be late either way, so it's just making sure that you've got prepped, you have everything prepped before you go out. And she said that it's saved her so many arguments in the past, so it's definitely worth doing that. In this same way, I would also recommend that you actually prep like school bags and things the night before. So it's the same, like as soon as you get back, make sure that you take out any soiled things. So we've just started potty training, so I take out any soiled clothes, put it in the washing machine, refill it with any other clothes that he needs to take with him to school, and make sure that it's ready for that next day already, so that I don't have to do it in the mornings. So it's just about being more prepared and organized, and do it before it's too late, and perhaps you might have forgotten something as well. Claire Warren on TikTok has saved me loads on this, so it's just a simple hack that she suggested, especially because my son has now started potty training. It means that he's using a lot more toilet paper, trying to get used to those things. So her hack was the fact that you can use a hairband around the toilet roll so that he doesn't use too much of it. So it's a great easy hack. All you have to do is use a hair bubble, put that around the toilet roll, and off we go. We can manage the amount of tissues that they use. This next mum hack is perfect if your kids are stuck indoors. We get plenty of rain in the UK, and it's also a great way to just entertain them on very boring days. So this mum is also a YouTuber. She's in Scotland. She's called Eilidh Wells. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But basically she recommends you and your kids come out of that place that you are currently in, so that room, so go into a different room basically. Get like a plastic box or bucket, fill it up with water, and then start playing with it. So add toys into it, not only bath toys but also like cars and things that they can like pick water up with, and just like drop it and things like that. So it's just a different type of play to keep them involved and to make it something different that they've not played in before. It's just a great way to keep them occupied with something different, and so cheap because it's already all around the house. She specifically mentioned a car wash that she always plays with her kids, so maybe that's a really fun one. I know my son absolutely loves cars, so that sounds like so much fun to me. It's Lauren Reed on TikTok has shown me a really simple mum hack, and basically that's around stickers. So make sure to take out any of the white of the sticker, so that it's so much easier for them to pick out the stickers themselves. They don't need as much help. It improves independence. It also gives you a little bit of time to do something that you need to do yourself, allowing them to play on their own. So that really simple hack just gets a tick from me. Embers Ash recommends that you eat in places that offer kids free meals. So it's a great way to save money, especially if you're on maternity leave and in this cost of living crisis at the moment. So just a great way to be a little bit more savvy with your money. Go to places that actually offer free meals for your kids. My own tip is the fact that if you have pets, I have a huge dog as well as a 2.5-year-old, and basically I recommend having a potty with a lid because my dog absolutely loves eating poo. Yes, it's pretty disgusting, but at the same time that lid allowed us to just like close any poos and soilage in the potty, so that I can actually clean my son's bottom before I go upstairs and actually clean the potty itself, and that basically it doesn't get eaten. Another mum hack is by Madison Miller, and basically she suggests that you get your kids to help you do things around the house. Delilah from Loeppkyslife, I hope I'm saying that right, actually recommends that too. I've been following her for years as well, and she's been going through renovations and things like that, and she gets their kids involved in their renovations that they're doing, like getting them wooden tools so that they can help the parents out, like toy hammers and like screwdrivers and things like that. So it's definitely a great way to do that. But actually talking about Delilah, she also does absolutely delicious foods for families and like family life for kids. So I definitely do think that that's a mum hack if you want some inspirations for food and easy meals to make for like family dinners. Then she is definitely the person to go and have a look at. I'd say that when it comes around food, the mum hack for me would be to actually put loads and loads of things into a slow cooker and then just leave it for the whole day. You can actually enjoy yourself, you can have fun with your kids and stuff like that, do things around the house without worrying about overcooking or anything like that, because the slow cooker just makes it so tasty, so yummy the longer it's actually in there. Cool mum hack, especially if you need to do like car journeys and you're out and about often. Helen Grace suggests that you actually have things in the car at all times, so have like a bucket or a bin that you can take with you, or it always stays in the car. So for example, Norris just has something in the boot of her car all the time, usually for essentials, but in this case it's all around having toys. So she suggests like finger puppets, like I personally have like a harmonica in the car to keep him occupied, and an activity tray as well, so that he can like just occupy himself whilst the car journey can get a little bit boring. So Ree from Mummy of 4 in the UK, she's actually in Wales. I absolutely love her, and she recommends in her like routine video vlog that she did, where you should get up before your kids to be able to get dressed and ready and actually like do the things that you want to do or need to do in order to start the day, and then you can get on with it. So I personally feel that that's a great way as well. I do enjoy waking up before my son so that I can get myself ready, so that then I can concentrate on him. Going back to that hack about the car, actually there's a mum content creator who also recommends you have those essentials in the car, and this one is Leonie Parker. So there are tons of mums who recommend actually having an essentials box in the car, because when you're out and about it's really difficult to come back home and actually get the things that you might need. Or for example, if you need something when you are like on a day out or in the park, it's a great way to always have something that you might need, like plasters, like creams, like extra clothing, like a blanket, always in the car. So that's a definitely huge mum hack that you should get on board. Maisie Immy from TikTok, oh my goodness, this hack I've been using without even knowing I've been doing it. But basically, stop folding your kids' clothes. It saves you tons of time and the kids don't care. Ultimately, it's always like this. I don't know about your drawers, but I just shove mine in because I know that my son goes in there and takes anything out. If I do, I just don't have time to just like sort it either. So I definitely recommend this super quick hack that I found on TikTok. Health Nut Nutrition is a YouTube channel that actually recommends a mum hack, which is where you put your clothing into dish soap water. So give it a pre-soak before you put it into the washing machine. And this is something that I used to do with my reusable nappies, but I didn't put dish soap into it. I'm yet to try that one out, so I hope that actually works just as well. But what I used to do is actually put things into a bucket of warmish water with a little bit of washing liquid or powder, and then leave it to soak so that all the poo and stuff comes out of it, all the soilage and like all the disgusting bits, especially when they're like a lot younger and their poos are a lot more liquidy, or if you're starting to potty train. It's a great way to actually just clean those clothes before you put it into the washing machine. You don't want the washing machine to get ruined, and the clothes come out so much fresher after you do that as well. Madeline Vlogs has a great way of giving vitamins to your children, and basically she recommends that putting any like vitamins that you give them on a daily basis into their actual drink. So in this case she showed some milk, so I definitely do like that mum hack. Although I'm quite lucky that my son actually doesn't mind having those, he calls them min-mins, which is super cute, which he just like drinks because it tastes a little bit like squash. I'm not sure where I've heard this hack, but this one is revolutionary because I have mattress toppers on all of the mattresses that we have. Actually my son is using the double bed that we used to have here, but we moved into a new house, so we're yet to redecorate his room. He's got the double bed, but it means he's got a mattress top on top as well, and that is a lifesaver. So not only like when accidents happen, it happens, or when, for example, the other day he just like spilt his drink everywhere just before bed, and that was the most annoying thing. But what it meant is that I can just strip it off easily and then put that like to one side into the wash, and we can still sleep on the bed, which is great. The other hack, which I think is also from Norris, is the fact that you can like double sheet it, so have 2 sheets rather than just the 1 sheet, so that you can take the 1 sheet off and get rid of that one, put it in the wash whilst you've already got one down there. I think it was a sheet. I don't think it was a mattress topper, but if it is, either way, it really is very useful to save you time and a hassle, especially when you're trying to put them to bed. Brittany Balin is awesome. Actually, she recommended using reusable pouches to make your own smoothies, and I think that's such a great idea. You know me, I love reusable stuff, I love eco-friendly stuff, so actually having reusable pouches is something that I've got in my cupboards, and I used to do smoothies for my son. The one that I loved the most was actually having pear and apple, so cook that together, a little bit like a jam, but just don't put as much sugar in it, and then like blend it and then put it into the pouches so that it's so much easier. You can give them your own nutrition, you can reuse these pouches, and on the pouches side of things, I actually have those sandwich bags as well that I can use and reuse, which is absolutely a lifesaver, and we use daily for school lunches. A great mum hack around saving you guys money, and that is about not buying brand new. There is no point of buying things brand new. You guys in the US have thrift stores. I wish we had those around here, but we've got charity shops that are on a much smaller scale. So in the same vein, we've got charity shops, we've got Facebook Marketplace, we've got Facebook groups that actually allow like swapping items for free as well, which is awesome. But there's absolutely no point of actually buying brand new when there's somebody offering you that item that they might have used only once or twice, because kids grow up so quickly, guys. They grow up so quick. It means that they might have not worn that outfit that often, they might have not worn it at all, they might have just outgrown it very quickly. And especially when it comes to bigger items and furniture, there's no reason why you can't either upcycle it or just clean it up and start using it yourself. And that one was from But First Coffee. What's Up Mums did like a mum's hack video around sick kids specifically, but actually I thought this super duper hack was really great just in general as well, and that was when they used a tray, like an oven tray for activities. So whether it was for drawing or just like having a hard back to place like anything that you want. You can have magnets, for example, and play with those, especially if you've got magnet letters and things like that, or you can draw on it, or you can just like contain that mess of what they're playing. And in that particular video, because the child was sick, they were actually in bed, so it's just a great way to contain any mess or to help the child have a little bit of fun in a different area that they're not usually playing at. Kia Baker on TikTok actually offered a mum hack that was for safety reasons. She said if you are going to a crowded place, and especially because it's coming up to like Christmas time, festivities, and if you're going out into the city, so I'm basically on the outskirts of London, if I'm going to go with my child, she recommended that I get an air tag that you can just pop onto the label of their clothes and make sure that you don't lose them because you've always got them on your phone. Lauren Rake on TikTok, this is somebody I used to work with a few years ago, which is super exciting. I follow her, so you guys should too. She recommended a way to keep that mum guilt away, and that is about having 10-15 minutes set on a timer for yourself so that you've got that time to clean up. So either you do the washing up, the washing, doing the hoovering around the house. The idea is that once that time is up, you can forget it and you can then go have those cuddles with your baby, have a little bit of fun whilst you're playing. I absolutely love my son's current age, like the twos, the terrible twos are so much fun. I absolutely love running around with him, having fun and actually getting involved. So this is a way to have a mum guilt-free way of cleaning up the house when you need to, so that it's not too much, and having fun with your children as well. So I really hope that you loved these mum hacks. I can't believe how many of like content creators that are mums are out there, and I'm so thankful that we live in a world where we can share these things together. This video is basically my appreciation to those mums who have created that. It's a way for me to show my support, and I hope that you guys too go down there, see every link, follow every mum, and I really hope that you enjoy these mum hacks as well. If you have any more mum hacks to include, please do so in the comments below. Like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.